head update. Okay.
Well, here are the standings with one event remaining on the men's side, and Arkansas has clinched the title with whatever points they score here in this event, but they have 98 points if they were to score nothing. So once again, Arkansas winning the SEC title on the men's side. The men's 4x400 relay collegiate record held by the USC Trojans from right here at the NCAA meet 2 years ago. It was an epic battle with Texas A&M that we will never forget. Section 2 features Alabama, Tennessee, Florida, and Kentucky. A little different look for us to not see Florida in the Section 1 final of the 4x400 relay, but we know that Coach Mike Holloway is rebuilding that Florida team. So they will be right back up in Section 1 probably by the outdoor season, if I know Coach Holloway. So any team can score from any of these sections. It's all on time. Remember, there are 13 SEC programs on the men's side, 14 women's programs. We had a scratch in Section 1 by Auburn, a scratch in this section by Georgia, and everyone in Section 1 has reported in.
And that's a good job by Christopher Bailey for the Tennessee Volunteers on his first leg. He'll pass the baton to, let's see, we've got a change in the lineup.
It's rather Secor of Tennessee.
Yep, there you go.
And for Kentucky, it is, well, they changed on Dwight St. Hilaire was supposed to run second, Cameron Council first, so we have to assume that that's the way it went. We always have to give you the caveat of these coaches changing their minds at the last moment, oftentimes after they have put in their relay cards. It actually is Dwight St. Hilaire, it looks like, on the second leg. Cameron Council was the leadoff runner for them. But it's no matter because they're passing the baton again.
Well, for Tennessee, the third leg will be Rasheem Griffith.
And for Kentucky, it's supposed to be Lance Lang, the freshman. He was in the 400-meter final earlier, and Lang is really moving here in this first lap. And he is making, Griffin is making it very hard. Smart running by the freshman from Tennessee. Lang used a lot of energy trying to pass, and boy, is he paying for it now.
Well, certainly that was a big freshman mistake. He tried to make up all the distance in that first 150 meters and doesn't have anything to bring it home with, and that is a horrible feeling.
So for Tennessee, Alex Key, another freshman, anchoring for them. For Kentucky, it's Nathaniel Bann, the sophomore from Kingston, Jamaica. I have a feeling I know how this is going to turn out. Florida now starting to come into the conversation there in third place. Their anchor runner, Jacob Miley, another freshman.
We talk about all the freshmen that we have to just come in and make a direct impact, but always something on the line here, Dwight. Whether it's a seasonal best, a personal best for your squad, you want to leave it all out there here in the 4x4.
Well, Key came back nicely for Tennessee, but Bam is able to hold him off. .307.33 is a pretty decent Section 2 time.
Well, that's a seasonal best for Kentucky, seasonal best for Tennessee as well.
Sights and sounds of another great SEC Indoor Track and Field Championships. We're coming to the conclusion here at the Gilliam Indoor Track Stadium on the campus of Texas A&M. Dwight Stones along with Jill Montgomery, Dan O'Brien, and Lara Overton. Let's bring another field event final to get you to how the points were scored here.
Well, in the men's triple jump, they contested it on the infield. Interesting, they got the straightaways on the outer part of the oval, and the jumps go on the inside of the oval. This is Christian Edwards. He's just a sophomore from Alabama, and on his sixth attempt, interesting landing there, 52.7 1/4. He was your 2018 SEC indoor runner-up. Did not compete last season. Finishing in second place, this was the winner of the men's long jump, the sophomore from Tennessee. On his fifth attempt, he bounces out to 54.1 1/4. Yep, he won that long jump yesterday, and he was the national leader in both jumps coming into this year. But this is your winner, Clayton Brown. He's a senior from Florida, and what do you know? A Florida athlete winning the triple jump again here at these SEC championships. On his 5th attempt, he goes 54 1¾ He wins the competition by a half an inch. He's from Jamaica. He was 2nd last year at these championships.
And Clayton Brown was also 2nd in the high jump.
The men's pole vault was contested yesterday, and your winner with a personal best, 17:11, Matthew Peer from Kentucky.
So here are the men's standings going into this final event. Arkansas has clinched, and they have a team in this Section 1 4x1. LSU will finish 2nd, and Florida 3rd. Here are the records for the 4x400. The collegiate record set 2 years ago by the Trojans of USC. The Aggies have the meet record, and they have the collegiate best, and they have a team in this final, of course. Here you see the season best for the Aggies. They are supposed to run Jamal Walton, who is the runner-up in the 400. He will go to Bryce Deadman, the winner of the 400, then Carlton Orange, who scored in the 800 with a 3rd place finish, and then the 800 three-peat champion Devin Dixon will anchor. LSU in 3, South Carolina in 4, then A&M, then Arkansas.
Well, year in and year out, Texas A&M just continues to put the best 4x4 teams in the country out on the track, and it's just a testament to what they've done in that 400 meters, 800 meters, year in, year out.
Jamal Walton getting the pole position, putting his Aggies in the lead. South Carolina is right there where Arinze Chance, who was a 400-meter finalist and scorer earlier for the Gamecocks. Arkansas currently 3rd, then LSU.
Well, that's a nice finish for Jamal Walton as he hands to the winner of the 400 meters. This is Bryce Deadman.
Deadman for A&M, and for South Carolina, Ricardo Lecombe. 46:04 for Jamal Walton. Look at how smooth Bryce Deadman is moving. South Carolina working hard to close that gap.
And here's where running on your home track will really make a difference. Bryce Deadman knows exactly that sweet spot on this track where he needs to run. It's just on the outside of that lane 1. He knows how fast he can manage these turns as he tries to create a little bit of space between him and the field.
Carlton Orange for A&M. And Rivaldo Leacock for South Carolina. Their 2nd man was Edward Richardson. My mistake. Carlton Orange ran a gutty 800. He was well back with 150 meters to go and ended up getting 3rd place points for A&M. But now the rest of the field has come back to him. And Arkansas now in the conversation with Jeremy Farr of Kingston, Jamaica, the freshman. A&M really doesn't want to lose this race in front of the home crowd. Orange and that 800-meter strength comes down at the end. Devin Dixon gets it. And for Arkansas, it is Hunter Woodhall. South Carolina's anchor, William Spencer, another freshman.
Well, if you're an Aggie fan, I'm not sure you'd rather have anybody else out there on the anchor leg right now than Devin Dixon. Last year indoors, he ran the fastest 4x400 meter relay leg in the world. He's just such an integral part of this 4x4 team.
We know that Hunter Woodhall gets stronger as the race goes on. But Dixon, that 800-meter strength, he just held it back, and now he just shifts gears and brings the Aggies home in 1st place. It's not a season best time. It's just the title, and that's all he cares about in his final relay carry of his Aggie career indoors. 45-43, and he made it look like he was hardly moving, which means Hunter Woodhall also ran a heck of a good split for the Razorbacks. 46-04 for Woodhall.
Well, Jamal Walton got everything going right for the Texas A&M Aggies off the top. Bryce Deadman, the 400-meter champion, he wanted to bring home another title. Here's the second exchange between Bryce Deadman and Carlton Orange, but you got your best two 400-meter runners, your best 800-meter runners on this team for Texas A&M. And when you put the baton in the hands of Devin Dixon, you think that it's over, but it wasn't over until the very, very end. But here you see Hunter Woodhall try to come up on the outside, but just too much strength, too much power for Devin Dixon. And one thing about when you're a fast 4x4 team, you lift every other team in the race. And you want to go out in style, bring home the final event of the day for the home crowd, for the home team.
Texas A&M wins it 304-86. Arkansas getting second, so 8 more points for the Razorbacks. LSU ended up third, South Carolina fourth, and Lara has the jubilant, triumphant 4x400 team for A&M downstairs.
Well, it wouldn't be the SECs without a thrilling finish to the 4x4. Devin, you have a lot of seniors here on this relay yourself. You're going 4 for 4 in the 4x4. What kind of finale is this for you as an Aggie here indoors on your home track?
It's an amazing finale. We work our butts off for moments like this, and just to have it shown on the track in front of everybody,